Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a Q&A because there has been a growth in my subscribers and I basically just asked on my Instagram, do you have any questions, like non-mental health related ones, because I just wanted to do a non-mental health Q&A. Yeah, I actually got quite a few, which is, can I just say, I'm so grateful for, because I am still at that stage where I'm like a bit worried to post like YouTubey stuff on my Instagram. Just get a bit like nervous because I'm like, no one's gonna answer, but you all came through when homeboy comes through. So without further ado, let's not make this a long intro and let's get into the questions. Nora.Higgins asked, would you ever go vegan? I would actually freaking love to go vegan. I'm pescatarian now, but I was fully veggie for about 2 years. I don't really drink any kind of cow's milk. I always drink almond milk. Not that that makes a difference, but yeah, I would love to go vegan at some point. A lot of people ask what inspired me to start YouTube and what's the best and worst parts about YouTube. So what inspired me, I just watched YouTube for ages. I used to love a girl called Jess Loves Makeup. I was literally obsessed with her. I'd watch her videos like all the time, like the same ones, just constantly. She was like really normal, which I loved, not in like a bad way, but she was just like at school and that. I loved her. I loved Nicole Grace and like Chloe Morton, and they were all like similar age to me, so I think that was like kind of like what inspired me. And yeah, I was also just very bored. The best and the worst bit, so the best bit is 100% being able to like interact with you guys, and I know that sounds so cliche, but it really is. Like, I feel especially on our channel, you guys are literally incredible and I class you as my best friends, and I love following you all on Instagram and speaking to you, etc. So I'd say that was definitely the best bit. The worst bit would probably be not so much hate comments, because like you get hate comments, that's what it is, but more so the ignorance of people. I can't stand people who are ignorant and people who think that they know everything just because I upload like a 20-minute video. So yeah, I think it'd just be ignorant people who just comment absolute shit on my videos. I can't stand it. Don't do it. So Lisa Boosie, I think I'm saying your name right, 31. I love Lisa. She's so cool. Like, she's so freaking cool, and I've like followed her for ages because she used to watch my videos like 2 years ago. Beth Richards also asked this question, and I just want to say I love you too, girl. Thanks for always supporting me. You're so lovely. What do I want to do in the future? I don't know. I want to see where this goes. Like, the ideal future for me would be like to have a family, but also be able to talk about mental health, or like, I don't know, just spread awareness, but in like the best way. I really think that's like a vocation of mine, which sounds really weird, but I definitely do think it is. Like, in the dream world, I'd love to be able to improve the NHS and spread mental health care throughout the world, because like there are such deprived areas where the rates of people who struggle with mental health are so high. And yeah, I'd like to go and work with like women who have suffered trauma abroad. That's kind of like the ideal, but realistically, I really want a family. I want to be a mum. That's what I want to be. I just want to be a mum. So yeah. What did you get in your GCSE results and what were they in? Oh god, I can't even remember. So I know what results I got. So I got 5 A stars, 4 A's and 3 B's. The 3 B's were in Spanish, maths and business, and they were the 3 subjects that I did not revise for. I've always been quite academically lucky that I seem to grasp things a lot easier, and that is definitely something that I'm very lucky about, because I know some people have to work really hard. But yeah, I didn't revise for any of them subjects, and I just kind of, I don't care about them. And it's not even like I hated them. Like, I'd love to learn a language. I didn't like business. I don't know why I even took it. Maths, I actually really liked the subject, but I fucking hated my teacher, so I was like, I'm just gonna get a B. And Spanish, I also fucking hated my teacher. And then the A stars, I got biology, English literature, English language, chemistry, and I can't even think. I can't even remember what the last 2 wait, is that right? 5, 4, yeah. My sister keeps screaming because she's playing a game and it's really weird. Any other subjects which I literally cannot remember, so that's what I got. Someone asked me, have you ever been to a psychic? No, but I really want to, but I am very cautious about who I'd go to because my family is kind of like got this psychic element to it. Like, I definitely think that I have a kind of psychic intuition, not so much like a vision, but an intuition. And a lot of my family have been to psychics and they've had good and bad experiences. So yeah, I'd really like to go, but I'd want to go to like a good one and not just waste my money, because I do believe that people have this psychic abilities. Lucy Heim, who I also love, shout out to Lucy. Like, all these people, I'm like, I love you, girl. Lucy Heim said, if nothing's too personal, then I hope you don't mind me asking. That face, you know, it's like, what's your first period story? Okay, so my first period story is actually kind of, it's not bad, but it's kind of funny because I was, how old was I? It was in the summer from year 8 to year 9, and I literally think it was like 2 or 3 days before I started year 9. So I think I was around 13, I think I was 13, had my 2 best friends, Becca and Esme, round, and I had, I had like banged my foot somewhere. And this is just like background story, but I basically banged my foot somewhere and it had like got a cut and it was bleeding. And then I remember sitting down on the sofa downstairs, like in my living room, and getting up and being like, oh shit, there's blood on the cushion. And I was like, oh damn. Then I went to the toilet and alas, I found it was not my foot that was producing the blood. And yeah, when I told my mum, she cried. I went into my mum's room like, Mum, kind of just started bleeding from my vagina. And she was like, oh, my little girl. So yeah, that was kind of my first period story. Remember it quite well. Favourite beauty products at the moment, that was by Tasha Roberts. Love you so much, Tash. My all-time favourite product, which I recommend everyone who wears winged eyeliner to use, is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's like pricey for an eyeliner, like it definitely is, but it lasts forever. Literally forever, and you can get your flick so precise. Like, if you wear winged eyeliner, please buy it because it will, you won't go back. It's incredible, really incredible. So I definitely say that is like my all-time favourite. Like, I will always repurchase it. Telling me to stop screaming, please. My sister's shouting. She's so fucking annoying. So if I could travel anywhere right now, I would go, where would I go? Anywhere in the world right now. Somewhere hot. I would love to go to like South America. That's like really where I want to go. Like South America, I really want to go to Italy and like, where else do I want to go? Oh, Asia, parts of Asia. And yeah, I think that's like where I'd want to go now. I really want to go to Italy though, like really badly, and Berlin. But they're more like cultural places as opposed to like I just want to go there right now. Pip and I are booked to go to Bali, so I really want to go to Bali right now, but it's not actually not actually too far away. Have you ever had a paranormal experience? I don't think I've ever had a paranormal, like a straight paranormal. However, when I go to bed at night, there are always chimes that are in my room and they move round, and I don't have chimes in my room, like it's just the sound of chimes, and it happens all the time. And I thought I was going nuts, and I was like, how can I hear these chimes? And there's nothing on my wall that can make that sound, and it's only when I go to bed at night that I hear it and it's like quiet and peaceful. And I told Pip about it and I was like, mate, like this is fucking nuts. And then she came round and she was probably a bit like, whatever. And then it happened one night and then she heard it as well. But it's so weird because sometimes it's like in that corner and then sometimes it's like up here, and I'm like, what is going on? Someone asked me, do your family watch your videos and what do they think about the content that you make, as it is kind of controversial. Kind of controversial. I personally don't think it's that controversial. I talk about health. That's not controversial. Another illness, and I was speaking about it, it wouldn't be controversial. So sorry, I don't agree that it's controversial, but you know, it's up to everyone. What do they think about it? They don't really say anything. My mum and dad don't watch my videos, my sister doesn't watch my videos. I know that some of my cousins do and they think it's cool, so that's nice, but they never say anything bad about it. However, when I first started making videos, my mum was a bit cautious and she didn't like the fact that I was like putting it out there just because she was a bit worried about the family's kind of privacy, which I totally get, but no, they don't mind. Good, thumbs up from them, they don't care. And they don't even thumbs up my videos, like they're not even subscribed to me. But it's fine. Francis Cavilla _ are you going to university, and if you want to go, what would you study? Lots of love from Chile. How fucking cool is that? Oh my god. Wow, thank you so much. That's so cool that you're from Chile. Yes, I would like to go to university. I would like to study psychology. As of now, that's what I want to study. It might change. Who is your celebrity crush? My celebrity crush is, I mean, obviously Leo, Bradley Cooper, Zoe Kravitz, Lily Collins, Troy and Belisario. I just think she's so gorgeous. Chris Pine, he's a salt. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper is the man. He has been my celebrity crush for ages, and also a bit of Bublé. Phoebe Forster asked me favourite books. Oh my god, I have rekindled my love for reading recently. I was an avid reader as a child, and I just forgot about how much I loved it in the past few years. My favourite book, I have a few. I love The Bell Jar. Like, The Bell Jar is just the epitome of a book that I could only dream of writing, because when I was younger I really wanted to be an author, but that's really hard. Like, as I've grown up I've realised how hard that would be. The Shock of the Fall, they're both in the mental health realm, but The Shock of the Fall is an incredible book. Like, I think it's actually so beautiful. I love it. I also love The Secret History by Donna Tartt. That was the book I've just finished, and it's the book that has rekindled my love for reading, because that book is actually incredible. I would definitely say to anyone who enjoys, it's like a psychological thriller, but it's like, I think it was described as like a thinker psychological thriller. That is like the storyline of it, but it's so much more than that. It's incredible. And I do also love Lolita. As much as I shouldn't, I do really like it. Oh, Sarah Crotcher, who, by the way, is like an absolute fucking angel. Like, I just look at her and I'm like, how do you exist? How do you exist? Because she's gorgeous. She says, why/what was the goal in getting so personal with your stories and experiences on YouTube? B2B, totally in love with you. I'm in love with you, like, seriously. No, you're absolutely stunning. But I think that's a really interesting question, because I don't know why I actually started making mental health videos. I know at the very start, the first one I ever uploaded, which I really want to do a reacting to my old videos, so if you want that, give this video a thumbs up, because I think it would be quite interesting. But it was, I don't know why I ever started making mental health videos, and it was never a thing that I set my channel to be. I always had my channel, for me, was always the place where no one knew about my mental health. So when I was out of school, I was still uploading, but no one knew that I was out of school and not doing very well. It's very weird. It's always been the place where I kind of hid it, and yeah, I never ever spoke about it before I came out of hospital. And when I came out of hospital, that was when I decided to make a video saying where I'd been for the past few months or so. Literally, I never went out to kind of start making mental health videos before my channel was like beauty and fashion and just like a really weird assortment of things. So I don't really know, I never really had a goal with it actually. I know that when I made that video, everyone was so lovely and I felt really encouraged and motivated by people's responses, because people were actually beautiful to me. Like, there's no other word. They were beautiful, and it was incredible for me to feel like I shouldn't be ashamed of it, because that's all I ever felt about it. So when that video went up, I then went and I made 2 videos, I think, that year about mental health, and I didn't make any other ones about mental health. It was still kind of that thing that I kept very separate, and even at that point I never really spoke about it much, and I was very much in an awful place in my recovery where I was just teetering on the edge of like an attempt compared to going to work. Like, that would be my Friday night, like, do I attempt? Do I go to work tomorrow? And it was just a very unstable time in my life. It wasn't until I started my mental health Mondays was which was actually in like October or November, and I kind of made them because I got a lot of people asking me questions, and a lot of the questions were very similar, and I thought it'd be easier if I just made a video every week or so kind of about a certain topic. But no way did I ever think that it would be to where it is now, and it's still growing like exponentially. I never thought it would like impact people, which is very weird, and you asking that question has really made me think about it, because I never set out with a goal of it. I just kind of wanted to share my experiences just because I wanted people to not feel alone. If that was anything, that would be my goal. And I never really wanted my channel to be mental health at all, and it kind of is now. And for, I'd say in the past few months, I kind of hated that, because when you do suffer with mental health issues, having everything in your life revolve around mental health can just be so suffocating. But now I just realise how incredibly lucky I am to have an audience that we can help each other. Like, I talk to you guys and you guys talk to me, and it's absolutely incredible. I don't know, and I think I'm gonna finish on that question because that's kind of touched me. That is where I'm gonna finish. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You are all incredible, and I am just so grateful for all of your comments, because literally I was there like, I'm gonna look like a little like lonely Sally in the corner just chilling with no friends. You know that vine of when there's two people on a balcony and there's two people down there? That's how I feel about me posting on Instagram, like about YouTube. I'm like, there will be maybe two people that comment back, and they'll just, me and them will be just chilling. But no, the fact that you all commented so much, like I got nearly 50 comments, which is incredible. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I will do another Q&A soon, because some of your questions were just so good. And yeah, if you want me to do a bit more of a really personal Q&A, or like a bit more of a juicy one, then give this video a like and comment down below, because I can do that, because I always find them more interesting. Like, I don't like watching boring Q&As. Do you know what I mean? So on that note, I will love you and leave you. And yeah, bye!